All right, here we are with John, the Gladiator Molina. John, you got the fight you were asking for. You know, there was a rap song made out of it. There was so many things talked about last year. You finally got the fight with Adrien Broner. Talk to us about how it came about.
You know, it was just one of those things that happen, you know. Maybe they see something they like. Who knows? All I know is it's going to be an intriguing matchup come March 7th, and we're very excited, training hard, focused hard. I mean, and it's the inaugural NBC Premier Boxing Champions, which is beautiful. I mean, it's bringing boxing back to the forefront, to the mainstream of audience, where you'll be mentioned upon a name like Peyton Manning, you know, where it's more mainstream. So, very excited. It's going to be very good for boxing. An explosive card, a great card, and there's not enough good things I can say about it.
You said it. It's the inaugural show. You're going to be a part of it. You're the co-main event. Talk a little bit more about that whole thing as a whole. You know, it's going to be 21 dates, I believe. NBC. There's going to be a lot of fighters on there. What does that do to not only yourself, but all of those other fighters that are going to be premiered on primetime on NBC?
Well, you said it yourself, primetime. I mean, it's just, it doesn't get any bigger than that. You know, but fighters are fighters. We'll fight anywhere, any place, anytime. We'll fight anywhere. But the fact that the platform is going to be on a grand stage like NBC, it makes it all that more exciting, if you will. I mean, I ain't going to lie to you, I'm very excited to premiere on NBC and go out there and be in 130 million homes and just be there in front of everyone to showcase my talent and put on a war. I mean, that's going to be exciting, man. I mean, that's what we signed up for years ago when we first started boxing. This is what you dream of as a little boy, man, to go out there and put on a show in front of a huge audience and come out victorious.
When I asked you about Broner, you said maybe they saw something that they liked, you know, that probably they could expose. My question to you is, you're the one who's been calling him out for almost a year. Did you see something in him that you liked?
Well, you got to remember, as much as they want to think they chose us, we chose them. So it's going to make it that much more of an exciting fight. I'm not going to reveal any of my cards now and say I see something I like or see something I don't like. I just feel that we have the chemistry to make an explosive fight. I think we have what it takes to come out and be the upset. I mean, because come on, who are we kidding? We know I'm the underdog in this fight, but when am I never the underdog, you know? So I'm always the underdog, so I'm used to it. I'm used to it at this point in my career. But I mean, I'm excited, man. I mean, it's not like a rebirth of excitement, but I'm extremely excited for this fight. I'm extremely excited to be in there with someone like Adrien Broner. Again, you can't diminish or take away from the accolades that the guy's accomplished in the ring. He's a 3-time world champion in 3 different weight divisions. These are some things that only fighters dream of. So you can't diminish that. But all I know is when we get in that ring, it's just going to be me and him. It's not going to be the showboating antics. It's not going to be the you know, how much gold can I wear, how much jewelry can I wear. It's going to be you and me. We're going to get in the squared circle and we're going to get it on.
Speaking of that, you guys were at the announcement meeting or announcement press conference last week, and he actually seemed very calm, very cool, collective. He wasn't his braggadocious self like he normally is. What did you take away from that? You know, I think there comes a time in everyone's life, a fighter's life, where they become a little more mature. I think, you know, Adrien Broner is a sportsman, and I think he's realizing, maybe taking a different approach. But he was a gentleman. He was a little bit flamboyant, but that's to be expected. But I think he knows what it is. He's in a real fight, and we're going to go, and we both wish each other, you know, good luck in camp. And I think that's the way boxing should be. I mean, it doesn't have to be name calling and tit for tat. And we're both gladiators. We're going to get in that ring, and we're going to get it on. So all the outside of the ring antics, that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, does it make it intriguing? Yeah, does it get the fans excited? Of course it does. But at the end of the day, we both know what we're signed up to do. We both know what we're going to do come March 7th, and we're going to come out throwing bombs, and that's what I expect. When it comes, you know, social media is huge nowadays. When it comes to Adrien Broner, the biggest thing everybody is talking about is how he's looking nowadays, his weight. When you were there with him, you saw him personally, did you see any issues with that? Do you think he'll have problems making weight? If he does, what would happen if he comes in overweight?
Well, I'll leave that up to my manager. You know, Al Heyman will take care of that. And, you know, that's not my job to worry about what Adrien Broner does in camp. That's really not my job. You know, if he's having troubles with weight, if he has weight issues, I can care less. I know that I'm going to come prepared for March 7th against Adrien Broner. Not 180-pound Adrien Broner, but a guy that the contracted weight, which is 140. That's what I'm prepared for. So I can care less if he weighs 1,000 pounds right now. All I know is March 7th, we have a fight with Adrien Broner at 140 pounds, and that's what I anticipate.
What are your expectations from yourself in this fight?
My expectation is to be the best John Molina Jr. that I can be, a gladiator in the ring. Why the fans have fallen in love with my style, because what I bring to the ring is non-stop, never say die attitude. And I think that's going to make for an intriguing fight. You have two completely different sides of the spectrum stylistically with Adrien Broner and myself. And I think that's what the fans are excited about. You know, maybe Adrien Broner has trouble with guys of my style. Or vice versa, you know, but that's what makes the fight that much more intriguing. And I think for a debut show on NBC with myself, Adrien Broner, Keith Thurman, and Robert Guerrero, I mean, that's just what boxing's all about. I mean, when anyone and everyone can enjoy these fights and they're this competitive, I think that's going to be very exciting for boxing. I think it's going to bring boxing back to the forefront of mainstream sports where it should be, and I'm just excited to be part of it.